I'm Tammy Morison. I graduated from Nipissing University in 2000 with a degree in sociology. What does it mean to be a Nipissing University alumna for me? I came to Nipissing University in less than usual circumstances, I guess you would say. I completed a college diploma right out of high school that was university transferable. I had been out in the workforce for a few years. I was living in Kingston at the time, working at Kingston General Hospital, and I came to North Bay with my former spouse. I knew we were only going to be here for a couple of years. In that fall, I secured a position with the advancement office here at the university. So not only did we move to North Bay, I got to have a job at the university, and I was so excited about it and so excited about the field of work in the fundraising department. It was a real turning point for me, both for continuing my education and learning about philanthropy. My greatest achievement in life so far, earning the trust of our community. I work in philanthropy. I lead a team of individuals who raise funds for medical equipment. And earning the trust of our community and especially of our donors. When they invest in the healthcare of our community, they place incredible trust. A $20 donor, a $20 million donor. It is the same to steward their donation with transparency, honesty, and appreciation, and maximize the impact that they want to have on the institution, in this case, the North Bay Regional Health Centre. It is a joyous thing to be able to give, and it is a privilege to be able to facilitate that generosity. In addition to that, leading a team through some unusual times, such as a pandemic, and not knowing how that was going to affect us organizationally. Were we going to be able to keep our whole team? Were we going to be successful in being able to raise funds and have an impact on the care for the hospital, especially during a pandemic? You know, that urgent care fund that funded COVID tests and the medical equipment to be able to turn those around quickly at our hospital. It was really important work, and leading my team through that time remotely was certainly unique, but you know, they had full trust in me and reciprocal from myself to them. So it was what we needed at the time to get through that. So who are my biggest role models? I've been really fortunate to work with incredibly strong females throughout my career, from the very beginning in my 20s at Nipissing University, working with my colleagues in the advancement office and learning all about advancement and philanthropy and all of the programs that are needed to be successful in order to raise funds for really important work, such as scholarships and capital projects. When I was at the University of Alberta, again, incredible female leaders. The department actually had more women than men, and it was a wonderful place to sort of extend my knowledge around advancement and at a larger center. Returning to North Bay, when I was in Alberta, I always wanted to return to North Bay. I loved the lifestyle here. I made some great friends. In the very short time I was here at Nipissing University, and returning to North Bay was a real joy for me. Immediately I connected with the Hospital Foundation. It was a really interesting time because the capital campaign to build the new hospital had just been completed, and Lois Krause was leading the team at the time. So I joined the team, and then we were a team of 3. So we got to be really close between myself and Annie and Lois. We worked very closely with our volunteers and with the community. She taught me everything I know. She's a wonderful mentor, a dear friend, my biggest fan, and she really prepared me to take on the role as CEO when she retired. So she is an incredible mentor. Some of my mottos that I live by are, I certainly don't ask something of someone else without first giving something of myself. I think that is really important, especially in fundraising. In order to ask someone to support a cause, I need to also support that cause, whether that is absolutely giving financial support, but also giving of time and talent, And another sort of value, I guess mottos, values, I think that some of those are really synonymous, is to invest in your team, invest in their professional development. And we talked about our mentors. You have to be a mentor as well. I'm more than halfway through my career, and I have been mentoring colleagues for almost 7 or 8 years now, and it's a very rewarding experience. And along with that, encourage your staff to step outside of our charity and volunteer with another charity. It's a learning experience, it's a giving experience, and it's also a joyous experience. Favorite Nipissing memories? Oh, I've got so many. One particular memory is the first course I was taking to complete my degree here was with Dr. Surtees. And it was just an incredible learning experience. And I wish I had him as a history teacher throughout my education, because I think I might have become a historian. He was just so inspiring. I have a couple of messages for current Nipissing University students. The first one is, and we talked about this a little bit already, is to seek out mentors. You have so much to offer, and a mentor can help you realize what that is and help you find your passion and connect you with others who can help you develop basically yourself, so that when you are out in the workforce or continue your education beyond Nipissing, you have just that opportunity to expand your horizons. And mentors lead to other mentors that lead to other mentors, and building those relationships is really important. Secondly is serve your community. And what that means to me is anything from volunteering. You can fundraise door to door, you can volunteer at a community-based charity to help some community organization. You can also serve on a board. There's lots of board opportunities where you can be mentored onto a board and learn what that looks like and learn what a board does. And you'll be given those opportunities throughout your career, and you need to jump on those opportunities.